Welcome to DWD's Trapcast, the debut episode, grand finale, the ribbon cutting. This is it. This is where it all begins. Today, I have with me two legendary podcast hosts. We got Konner and Devy. How's it going, boys?
It's going pretty good.
It's going pretty good.
Yeah?
This is the comeback.
I know. Well, for the longest time, your podcast, you had it every week. I'm like, I gotta be a guest. Yeah, next week, he said. Keegan finally designs the thumbnail. I'm like, it's coming up. They said, nah, I'd rather cancel the whole show instead of have you on my podcast. So I said, fuck it. I'll go and make my own. And then we can have our own talk. Damn.
When you have to make your own podcast
For real.
to be a guest on someone else's.
I was like, what kind of shit is this? Everyone got on, bro. One day, like, we couldn't find a guest. Connor's like, oh, well, you have my dog. We can bring him in real quick for a fucking episode. Like Air Buddies, bro. That fucking one family picked a dog over a kid. Like, what kind of bullshit is this?
I'd like to just let everybody know who doesn't know the Konner and Devy podcast. That's not what happened.
Yeah,
there was some scheduling errors, and today
It
we kind
was-
of forced it. But here we are.
It's an amazing podcast. Check it out on YouTube.
Wow, we're really.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if we were gonna self plug or not. I wasn't
That's okay.
100% sure. Okay.
Maybe next year I'll be on it. That's okay.
Well, with the Anchor app.
Yeah. No. We don't got no sponsors, but we are sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. But we'll get to that later.
Are you for real?
No, fuck no.
Okay, I wasn't.
I wish, bro.
They
I'd sell out in a
money.
second if they did, but
They
nah.
sponsor everyone and their mama, so I figured, fuck it, dude.
Nah, man. Dude, you know what? I've had this commercial stuck in my head for the longest time now. And it's a dumbass commercial that's coming back as a meme. Where it's like, a man has fallen into the Lego City River. Get to the chopper.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Build the lifeline. I'm like, I don't know why the fuck it's a meme right now, bro. But every time that shit be killing me, and TikTok brings that dumbass stuff back, it pisses me off.
I mean, I don't have the direct advertisement you're referring to.
Yeah.
Recently, I saw a TikTok that was like the planes, trains, and automobiles. and it's like, supposedly, I never watched it, I never ordered one, but it's like 3 hours of different types of trains, planes, and automobiles.
No.
It's like, the F-150 is an American classic.
Bro, fuck that shit.
For 3 easy installments of $45, it can be yours today.
I don't fucking think so, dude. That reminds me of like Cole McClary's dad, obsessed with trains, dude.
Didn't he have? Was it him who had a replica in the basement?
Oh yeah, you talking replica? He's got the fucking tri-state area, just the railroad maps though. He said, "Fuck the buildings, fuck the nature. I want the inner workings of the city. I want to learn how the machine functions." I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's a fucking railroad, bro. There's not much to it. You ever see the letter H? It's like that, but a bunch of times. That's all a railroad is, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
The letter H a
Like,
bunch of times.
Dude.
God damn it.
I don't know. That's just me.
Dustin,
Gets up.
I want to thank you for having us on.
No.
Yeah, I'd like to thank you too, Dusty.
It's
It's
just-
a great opportunity.
I figured that we were going to be invited at some point.
Yeah.
As soon as you said that you were getting real serious about
Yeah,
it.
for sure. I wanted it to be the first one.
And
just
then,
since-
and then you said we were going to be the first guest
Yeah.
on. And I immediately snapped Dev and I was like, hey, listen, I need you to clear your fucking schedule. This is happening.
Right?
There's no debating this. And Debbie's like, for real? Like, he got excited too.
Yeah.
Like this is dope. This is history in the making.
This is cool, bro. This is cool. I like
It would have been cool if Tay could make it too, but then it was fucking lit.
He fucking passed.
He
the
could barely
fuck
say
out.
what's up to me. I'm like, oh no.
He waved his hand, and it wasn't really a wave. It's just he put his hand up. I think it was more defending himself.
Right?
We had a long night of Minecraft. He was all tuckered out.
He's off the grind, bro.
I mean, I could. Man, just you saying a long night of Minecraft brings me back.
Yeah, man.
Damn, I just had some like 7th grade PTSD.
It really does. You hear that fucking music? I know what it's
Oh,
called.
yeah.
C418. Look that up on YouTube. 10-hour version helped me go to bed every night, bro. But for real, Minecraft does take me back.
There's like so many. Like,
But it's so weird. I feel like such an old piece of shit now because I go back to play it again and I don't know how to play.
There's so much new shit.
There's so much new
There's so
shit. It's like,
much
how
new
the
shit.
fuck do I not know how to play Minecraft? You fucking break blocks and it's like, I can't even do that right? What?
there's 3 different types of dirt. What the fuck?
Every time there's like 10 new villagers, new enemies. I'm like, I'm getting hunted at night by the witches because you don't go to bed. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the flying
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
It's
Yeah.
like this shit became a horror game. I didn't buy no Outlast 3. I fucking bought Minecraft to fucking jerk off in some villages. For real. What the hell are they doing to me over here?
It is cool that they like. I don't know. Is crossplay completely enabled or is it almost?
If you have the same
Update.
version.
That's pretty.
Oh
cool.
yeah, because they did just bring the PlayStation up to everything.
Yeah.
So now I think they're all 100%
Even though Microsoft
crossplay.
owns it, I will say video games have been making big strides in crossplay.
Yeah, man.
It's mostly Microsoft doing the
They're going out of their way.
yeah.
They say-
Nintendo's been nice, but Sony's been real stingy. Like
Which is weird
Yeah.
because Nintendo's fucking.
Yeah.
They're rough. Like they don't want anybody having their shit. Like,
I find it.
They probably got the coronavirus.
Oh god.
oh, they're
No.
trying to get their last will.
I
and
for sure
testament
think
out.
they want just that friendly relationship because they were afraid of Amazon for the longest time and Google Stadia. Their streaming gaming services were seemed to be a threat, but they flopped obviously. Like
I remember those ads.
we're not Stadia, and you skip it and somehow it'd be another one because it's Google. They fucking have YouTube. It's like not today, nigga. Stadia. It's like fuck me, bro.
No, like,
I ain't buying no Stadia.
cause like, okay, let's think. Cause when it comes to exclusives, there's always gonna be exclusives. But like when you have the biggest games come out, like fucking Call of Duty,
Well-
Fortnite.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is I think the PS5's already won the next consoles, just because Xbox, their strong exclusives, Halo, it's already on PC.
And it's falling off.
It's like it is, and it's like Gears, okay, but then what do we got for PlayStation
Last
5?
of Us.
Last of Us, the new Spider-Man,
Probably
the new
new
God of War.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Those are system sellers themselves. Yet alone all the collection.
The only reason, so me and my roommate Caleb, for those of you,
Mhm.
because I guess we haven't really talked about ourselves, but we'll get into that. I guess
Yeah,
that's a
that's
good
fair.
topic always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and my roommate Caleb, the only reason we got a PlayStation 4, we were gonna get something, and we are thinking PlayStation anyways, so
Mhm.
we were already leaning that way. But then we're like, God of War,
Mm-hmm.
beautiful fucking game of the year, right?
Yeah.
And then Spider-Man won the next game of the year, correct?
Spider-Man.
Or was it the
Amazing.
same?
That was a good one.
But anyways, both beautiful. Like, I feel bad sometimes that older people don't play video games.
Fuck yeah.
Because it's like they're missing out on these great stories. Like they love movies.
Mhm.
They love newer movies still. Like my dad like loves fucking all the Avengers movies and shit.
Mm.
It's the same level of nerdy shit.
Yeah.
And it's like great
Especially-
storytelling. It's beautiful and it's interactive.
Sony's gotten really good at making those story movie games, like The Last
God of
of
War.
Us, God of War, Uncharted. Like they've all were extreme quality of that.
God of War is such a like. So I never played any of the other God of Wars.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure once they put it on like the PlayStation Pro Game of the Month, I'll
Yeah.
go ahead and get it and play them.
I feel that, bro. What's up?
The newest one,
Mm-hmm.
story was amazing.
Yep.
Cinematics amazing, and the gameplay was super fucking fun. Like, wait, did you say we're allowed to cuss?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure, man.
Sorry, that's a bad habit.
I know.
Yeah.
The first episode, I said, you know what, I'm gonna try not to cuss, and I think 10 seconds later, I'm like, yeah, fuck me. I'm like, bro. As soon as it uploaded explicit, I was like, yeah, I kind of expected that one. I can't control myself normal, yet alone fucked up, bro. Like,
Well, and then with what is it? With YouTube, that's what our we had a YouTube exclusive, not a YouTube Red or YouTube Premium exclusive.
YouTube original.
It was just
You actually had to find it on RedTube. Not sponsored by YouTube, but
we Anyways, we were on YouTube, and so the algorithm's a bit more like everybody knows how fucked up YouTube's algorithm is.
Yeah, it is.
But with this app, okay, for people that don't create podcasts, it's pretty fucking amazing.
It seems pretty cool,
bro.
Like, Dustin put me on, and the first, like, just talking about sponsorships and how it works that way sounded dope. And then he's like, oh, yeah, by the way, you can do it across the fucking country. Oh, yeah, by the way, you can send chats to who you're following. Oh, by the way. And it's like, we just keep finding more and more features, and it's really, really cool. It's crazy. So, because of that, me and Devy are going to be able to fucking record the podcast again without even being in the same fucking state.
Which makes it nice. Yeah. Now you live out more lean.
Yeah.
But at least fucking weed's legal here.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Fuck Iowa.
I've been checking the dispensary prices almost every day for some edibles, but they're sold out literally every day. All they have is usually CBD gummies. It's like, bro, fuck off. Sometimes they have carts, but it's like $90 for a cart. You're like,
really?
Man, yeah. Which I guess you're getting that guarantee medical, but who the fuck?
Yeah, you pay for the security. That's what I always said to one of my friends who's a dealer. He's like, yeah, I don't know why you'd ever pay that much. And I'm like, yeah, but say somebody does, like, I know him, right? Which is why I tell people to buy through him. I don't really smoke, but so like, I'll be like, hey, you know, this person wants some, like, they're gonna stop by, or I'll stop by, pick up for them, whatever, right? And he's like, why would they pay so much more? I was like, well, for older people, they don't know your ass. You're fucking 20. Like, what 42-year-old's gonna be like, hey, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Like, they'd rather go to the dispensary and make sure that it's, like, 100% safe, it's regulated, like, whereas, you know, we're broke. We need to go ahead and buy shit that actually works. Dustin's shirtless.
We said this was a no shirt zone.
Yeah, it's not what's the word?
Body's feeling warm, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For you said you're gonna get the camera, right?
My ultimate goal is to move it to a video podcast. That'd be dope. I don't know. Then I couldn't get naked like we are now, but they don't need to know that. That's for the OnlyFans.
That's for the true fans.
That's OnlyFans.com/DWD. I don't know, fucking asshole.
She blew me like she was my only fan. I saw that or I heard that in a YouTube video. You know, we're all rap connoisseurs here.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm so pissed that Eternal Take Part 2 didn't drop.
Well,
he's
waiting
till 8 a.m.
I was gonna
say, he did last time.
I was gonna say it might have dropped. It's just Spotify's fucked right now.
Yeah, Spotify crashed. I was so fucking pissed.
He crashed it?
It wasn't just him, because YNW Melly, that Suicidal song, Juice WRLD remix dropped too, and I went to go listen to that, and no one was loading because Lil Uzi's fucking crashed it. But
I'll see what he wants.
And so but the Suicidal song with Juice is fucking amazing.
We listened to it on the way here. It was good.
999, man. That's my next tattoo.
Taylor says he's gonna get that same tattoo.
I'm thinking on how I want it designed, but it's gonna be 999 somewhere on this arm.
That's cool.
There's this really cool one. It looks like a Naruto drawing, where it's like, cause his thing was lost in the abyss. That's what his explaining was. Abyss, like, anyways, and so it's like.
Is that why your party's named that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's dude, bro. If you pay attention, I drop Juice WRLD reference left and right, bro. He's my idol.
I didn't pay attention to it a whole lot, so like, or not like. I feel bad because like, okay, I'm gonna go on a little tangent here real quick. So when X died,
X got me, but it wasn't as bad as Juice for me.
So X got me because I've been listening to him before he blew up. Not to sound like that fucking arrogant asshole, but like I had been listening to him for a long time. Ask Devy, he'll tell you. Like we were listening to What an XXX Tarnation for a while. Like
I remember that.
We were listening to shit before it was bumping, and then he passed tragically,
bro.
And it got me because I knew him for so long. Lil Peep died.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I only listened to Lil Peep like a month before he died, and it was sad to me. but it got sadder the more I listened to his like SoundCloud music. And I was like,
a lot of his unreleased
Yeah.
shit. Mac Miller. I am a huge Mac Miller fan.
Mac
So
Miller,
that
right.
one still fucks me up.
dude.
Like, me and Caleb will be listening around the music around the house, and out of nowhere, one of them will just be like, man, I miss Mac Miller. Like,
So
it just happens
Yeah.
fucking every time.
this is a story that's not too public, but a little bit public, so I don't mind telling it. But
Boy.
so
Don't
last
say anything
year,
you're gonna regret.
No, I'm not gonna regret it. I'm not gonna regret it. Because almost everyone who's like real close to me knows, so it's not like exposing nothing. But okay, so 2019, rough year, and
Yes.
fucked around with some pills a lot.
Yes.
And so I was addicted for a while, and one of the days that was a bender, a high amount that I normally take, is the day that I woke up to Juice WRLD dying from doing the same thing. And that fucked me. And so that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And ever since then, well, I was already a mega fan before, but I like cried that day. I was like, dude. And so then, that's why I'm like, I want that 9-9 tattoo really bad.
Yeah, he messed me up more than I thought he would.
Yeah.
Because if you ask the background, yeah. I just have a plain
That's
Jane
awesome.
background. I have the default shit.
Bro,
Oh.
we all got Juice WRLD backgrounds, like, fucking missed him.
No, he messed me up more than I thought. I liked his music,
Yeah.
but I didn't go out of my way to listen more of his music. Now, like, Devin and Tay and Dustin, like, these guys,
Dude, Juice WRLD he was the shit. Bro.
they're like,
He
oh my
was
god,
the
his
shit.
SoundCloud just got everything's being
Dude.
dropped. Listen to this Dropbox. I can't remember. I think Keith gave me the Dropbox that had like all his unreleased songs.
Yeah, no joke. I'm literally in like 3 Discords of like that keep track of his leaks, part of group buys. You know, that's why the Suicidal song. I had that like 2 days before it came out because it was leaked, but I'm like, I'm still supporting anyways, bro. This should be fire.
It really was like, bro. So he filled the melodic gap
Mm-hmm.
because like a lot of the melodic rappers weren't dropping shit. at the time.
Exactly. Well,
Yeah.
see, that's why I think I relate to him so much. Him and Uzi are that genre bending, where because obviously I wouldn't say I'm emo, but you know, I fucking love me my Blink 182 and shit. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Green
And
Day,
like
bro.
Green Day,
Yeah.
fucking Neck Deep, Sum 41, dude. My Chemical Romance, #reunion tour. We're going to it.
$500 tickets or whatever the fuck is going on.
No, but like Juice WRLD, he grew up loving those, and so you hear it in his music that rock punk type of thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
That's like MGK. His new pop punk album actually sounded good so far.
okay. I haven't listened to it because
It hasn't came out yet, but the 2 singles, the Why Are You Here and I Think I'm Okay.
it's it's fuck MGK all 2020.
Well, obviously he lost the kill shot battle.
Yes, obviously.
Yeah.
If you think otherwise, you're wrong.
Like,
We can all have opinions, but
Well-
your opinion's wrong.
I thought Rap Devil was pretty good.
It was.
it was
I thought
decent,
it was
but
pretty good.
the auto tune of MGK didn't use auto tune. He has the skill. He didn't need to, and that really fucked himself. I don't know what he thought he was doing with that.
Beard's weird.
I'm like, even without it, I don't know if he'd win, but like that auto tune definitely made him lose a
You
lot.
wanna know the only reason people even, not the only reason, a lot of people are like, oh, he did good. Most of the people are like teenage girls. Or like girls who grew up and had him as their profile picture. You know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah.
liked MGK. He had some good early music, but
Laced up,
right?
right? Yeah.
Eastside motherfucker. You know who I was thinking about who fell off? Young Gerald.
G-Eazy?
Yeah, I said that because I was listening to I don't know if you heard the song "Rebel" by G-Eazy,
Nah.
and my mom's like, "Who is this?" I'm like, "Young Gerald," and she goes, "That's not a real rapper's name." I'm like, "Mom, I swear on everything, this motherfucker's name is Young Gerald."
I think G-Eazy, she probably would have known.
Oh, she definitely would have.
Okay. You were
She
just
fucking
with her a
loved
little
that
bit.
album with Me, Myself, and I. She fucking. My mom does this bullshit where she finds a song she likes, buys the album, and that's an album we hear for 6 months. We've been listening to Billie Eilish's fucking album for fucking 8 months now. And don't get me wrong, I like Billie Eilish, but like, bro, there's only so many times you can hear this.
Yeah, Sir William Eyelash puts out some pops.
Yeah.
I
love Billie Eilish.
Yeah, okay. So, speaking of emo music,
Yeah.
I mean, we live in a time where shit's not always great. Like,
Yeah.
you got the coronavirus going around, and we all make jokes about it, but at the same time, you know, I don't know about you guys, but I'm a little scared. I'm like, damn, like...
Bro, I get more, like, intrigued in the fact of how this handles, like, the schools get canceled. We find that Ambrose gets canceled. Basically, they're like, everyone has to leave. If you want to stay on, you have to do some bullshit form,
Extra work. You want meals still? Extra
work.
But,
like, China was the scariest part of, like, how ready they were able to implode bridges, cover, like, tunnels so people can't leave, you know? Like, that's the shit that makes you think this was planned.
Well, real quick. Population of China. Let's see.
Bro, it was 13 million in Wuhan alone.
So, in China...
Yeah.
1.386 billion.
Mm-hmm.
So they're ready for that shit. Like, so we obviously, what a lot of people don't think about often, but I do just because my job is, we're spread out. Like, our country, the United States of America, it's as big as the continent of it. Like, it's bigger than the continent of Europe.
Right.
Like, it's fucking huge, right? So, like, when it comes to, we have a big population, but we're a big portion of the continent of North America. China is just, like, proportionally speaking, smaller, and it has a larger population. They're fucking packed on each other. So, like, one person sneezes, and a person 3 floors below gets sick, and then they sneeze, and then the person on the street gets sick. Like, it doesn't take much for them to just get fucked. We've all played Pandemic or whatever the fuck it's called.
Well, it's also
like,
how unique this virus is, because, like, 10 days, no symptoms. 10 days, you're contagious, no symptoms. If I, like, coughed and, like, touched this water bottle, coughed all over it, the disease lives on that water bottle for 3 days before it dies. Like, it can live off a host for 3 days.
I didn't even know that.
And that's, like, I'm not really nervous, like, catching it or anything. I just find it interesting how everyone's reacting to the craziness of everything.
So, mass hysteria.
Exactly. That's the thing that's intriguing me and scaring me, because how people are
Yes, the mass hysteria is scary to me. I want to say...
the actual threat of
scary
corona.
to me, personally, but it's not as scary because, like...
That's fair. That's
it
probably
kills
a little
old people.
preference.
It kills old people and babies and people with weak immune
Mostly
systems.
preference.
So, like, I go ahead and, you know, my dad's 51, so, like, you know, he's up there in age, you know, he's diabetic, which weakens the immune system, like, there's a lot of shit, like, if he were to catch it and he just, you know, typical guy, just, oh, you know, I don't need to go to the doctors, and it leads to pneumonia, which leads to heart attacks, and for guys, that's a higher risk anyways, fuck, like, it's just... That's the type of shit that worries me about it. And then the mass hysteria. Like, you go to Walmart, like, oh, man, I just shit and used my last piece of toilet paper.
For real.
You go to Walmart, oh, don't worry.
I see all these memes about fucking toilet paper shortage. Like, what the fuck are we doing? How is this possible? Ain't if nigga got a Sam's Club membership, bro? Buy it once and you're good for like a year.
There's only one in the area still, right?
There's one Sam's Club in Costco. I haven't been, but I've heard it's heavenly.
I went to the one that was in Davenport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to one of them. I don't know because they closed the other one, right?
Sam's Club?
You've probably been to Sam's Club. That one's been open for a long time.
They closed a Sam's Club, correct?
I don't think in Davenport. No.
I don't know if the one is in Davenport. I just know the spot cities might be Bet and Rock Island. I don't know.
Well, they closed one of them down. I know for a fact, and it was always really cool because, like, shit. I come from a family that had 4 kids, 3 kids, like, at a minimum. Then we had friends over, we had cousins. Like, we got a big-ass family. I'm sure you relate. Right. I mean, you got cousins over a lot. Like, so, like, you relate a little bit there. Like,
I think
Yeah.
like 10 people live in my house at a time. Like, what?
So like my mom's like, hey, we need cereal. We're going to Sam's Club because we're also buying something
It was
else.
the fucking best.
Go to Sam's Club and then like you come back
It's the
and
little fucking best. You go there, you're like, you know what? I want some cottage cheese. Oh, I can only buy it by the pound. Well, I guess I'll take 20 pounds of cottage cheese for the day. I don't know if I'll eat this in my entire lifetime, but fuck it, we're here,
it'll go
Why
bad
you're at
before you
Sam's
finish it.
Club?
dude. Like, they don't give you carts. They give you these little fucking pallet loaders because they're like, you fat asses ain't leaving without at least 3 carts worth. And you're like, you know it. They got like Scooby snacks by the fucking box full. This is shit like a store would buy to sell, not a person to consume. Like,
Wholesale.
fucking what the fuck, bro? I'm thinking I might go get my ears pierced tomorrow.
Yeah?
That'd be
Yeah.
awesome, bro.
I was thinking you were gonna get like,
Not gauges, but
I didn't think gauges. Okay, so I think you could do gauges, but I don't think they're a good enough look in general, in my opinion.
The Steel Peel's doing a deal where it's like $15 or something. I'm like, fuck it. And in the summer, I'm getting my dreads.
Yeah?
That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
Are you gonna like go somewhere to get them done, or are you gonna do the natural as much as you can?
No,
or-
no, no. I'm definitely going somewhere. I
Good.
was talking with Allison for a while, and she said she's willing to try. So I was gonna talk to her more to see if she's actually comfortable with doing that or not. But
Fair.
I like her cutting my hair. And, if she did it, you know what I mean. She could help me maintain it and give me advice and stuff. But
Yeah, and she's so fucking cool. Like, she'll go ahead
easiest
and
person to talk to.
Yeah, she'll research shit for you if you have
Right.
questions, especially because she's so into that, you know.
Go check her out at Arlon Air Supply. I don't remember what it's called, but really good.
I haven't been just because it's out of my way,
Mm.
and like I don't come to the cities unless I'm visiting Devon, and
That's
at that
fair.
point I'm
Right.
leaving by the end of the day. And it's usually later and all this stuff, but like, yeah, she's super nice, super easy to talk to, and she knows her shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you see her post shit on her Instagram story, and everybody's hair be looking good. So you know she knows what she's doing.
Fucking slam it. Look at us talking about her hair, bro. She's gonna love this.
Yeah,
She doesn't listen though, but if she does, tell Austin I said hi because he's the homie. Dap him up for me real quick.
And send a video of you dapping him up too. Tag Dustin in it.
Well, that's how we really know.
That's funny.
2 years from now, bro, I'll be getting this fucking finally listen to the
Hell yeah.
podcast, bro. That's what's up.
That's funny. No, it's just like one of the things we always wanted to do with our podcast was
What's that?
shout people out.
Yeah.
And we did it with our friends. Like, if, like, for example, I've been snapping Red a little bit because he's been asking about some things.
What did he say about me? Did he ever respond?
He said, "Shit, I just woke up."
What a fucking Jew, bro. I don't even think he has me added back on Snap. Like, I think I
Red is a
snapped him and it's like
shit,
pending still.
Damn.
He can go suck my nuts.
Anyway,
I'm just joking, Red. If you listen to this, I value you as a fan.
A fan, not a friend, though.
Yeah, fuck him. He left me hanging in Scholastic Bowl 10 out of 10 times. He was over there trying to flirt with some of the girls. I'm like, Brett, keep in your pants. We gotta win this fucking Scholastic Bowl. I was like, nah, Dustin, I'm getting bitches. You know how Red be.
Yeah, pussy over money.
So, damn.
No, he fucking.
This one time, I couldn't find him. You know what I did? I just dropped a quarter. He was like, yeah? Is that for anyone? You should go
Jew.
for it.
He's a straight Jew, bro.
For real. I was like, damn you, Red.
That's what they do.
Penny pincher. No, anyways, so like we would shout people out if they snapped us, or like if we had a story and we're like, hey, that was a good time with this person.
Mm.
But like one of the things I always said was if we get a little more traction, just like even locally, is have like local artists or local.
Damn, what kind of community center bullshit?
Okay, hang on.
Myself.
Not like artists as
I
in,
mean,
like,
it's a cool idea, but like
yeah, but not like a SoundCloud artist or whatever, but like
a sound.
literally any artist. Like
Bro, speaking of that, check me out on SoundCloud. Just fucking.
so like
That career about to take off too, bro.
I hope so. So like Allie though, like go ahead and be like, hey,
Yeah.
you know she's good at her hair shit. Like always like she never misses. She don't miss.
Right.
And so like that was like what we were thinking about. Is just someone that does something that we don't know shit about.
Bro, for the longest time, I wanted to start a radio station.
That'd be cool.
I think everybody.
Really cool.
This is just the modern version of a radio station.
Yeah,
true,
it
but like,
is.
I like you said, I really like music and curating playlists and stuff. I'm like, this area doesn't have a hip hop station at all.
Yeah.
Like you'd have to have satellite radio. And I'm like,
XM.
I
Shade
think,
45.
I think definitely the Quad City. I don't know if it would reach Clinton or not, but I definitely think the Quad City would do successful having a hip hop.
Well, I don't know what the FCC rules are, is all.
Well, I don't know.
Because like,
it's not like I can just buy a Bluetooth fucking transmitter and open it to people, bro. This is DJ Justin. I'm getting 1 block radius.
Well,
Mom's like, it sounds good, honey. Listening in the car and shit.
The only reason I mentioned the FCC rules though is just like, because like the XM radio, that's like a private line. You have to pay for that, or like you know, so that's why they're able to have like explicit tracks and stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's what I believe, anyways.
Bro.
That's what would make sense.
Bro, that just reminded me. Drayton's car has fucking XM radio.
Yeah, he's got Sirius XM.
Yeah.
Every time I make him listen to the Kids Bop channel, it's channel 77, and he has Sirius
He
FM.
always listens to the
He
Kids Bop.
tried to play it off, he's like, this is annoying, but then I catch him, he has it saved, I'm like, I know you fucking like it. It's so funny hearing the words they replace, bro. It kills me. If I'm fucking high listening to those songs, I can't. It makes me want to go fucking fight some kids like Step Brother style. Fucking showing up in a chopper, fucking beating down 5th graders left and right like it's nobody's business. Like, Jesus Christ. Kids Bop kills me, man. Fuck.
Yeah, boys. You guys scared of the coronavirus?
Like I said, like, it's...
What happens if it gets in Clinton, bro? What are you gonna do?
I think...
I don't think I would
This is
change a
worrying.
single thing in my entire life.
Make sure we're still... I see that... Never mind. It looks like the red arrows. Okay.
Connor, we're good, bro. We're good. Just,
Well, we always used to
What do
have
you
to
think would
worry about
happen?
that.
What would you think would happen in Clinton, bro?
if it got
Would they
Clinton,
shut a
bro,
lot of stuff down? Roads be
So,
blocked off?
So my dad's a truck driver, right?
yeah.
Something he showed me that, like, I think the average person, especially in our area, doesn't realize is that most cities and states on the Mississippi don't have, like, 4 fucking bridges within an hour radius. Most of them,
Mm.
like, in Alabama, for example, or I don't know where it was, Mississippi, probably. In Mississippi, for example, there were, like, 2 bridges, and they were both, like, 2.5 hours apart. So if you, like, missed your turn or, like, you had to go somewhere in the middle, you'd have to go, like, fucking an hour out of your way to get back onto a bridge to get across.
Yeah, that would be real shitty. Like, there's 2 bridges for Clinton and Fulton.
There's 2 bridges for Clinton Fulton. There's, like,
Which
what,
is crazy.
3
thinking.
for
There's
the
3
Quad
for
Cities.
down here, yeah.
There's 1 in Sebula.
There's 1 in the middle.
And then if we go further, it's, like, from the furthest south bridge in the Quad Cities to, like,
Those
the
are
next
fucking
bridge.
terrifying. Bridges are scary too, man.
That old Sebula bridge was fucking sketch as
I
hell.
just
Yeah,
don't
it
like
was.
bridges.
Well,
I don't like the ocean really. I have
big
a
bodies of water.
big fear of whales, and I know it sounds crazy, but I feel like they're going to evolve to where they can come onto land. And
fun fact:
if they do, we're all fucked.
evolutionary wise, whales. I can't remember if they have. Like, okay, so there are these. They're like called protobones, which are bones that were evolving into or evolved from. Like, they got rid of it or they were getting it.
Nope.
And they have protobones in the back that would that meant that they were getting on land or they used to get on land.
Yep.
The thing is now, Dustin.
No, fucking terrifying.
No.
I feel like they'd be peaceful.
God.
Well, the thing is now
Bro.
is that their body weight is too massive. As soon as they get on land, their weight would crush themselves.
They'd be fucking hitting leg day though, bro. Those whales ain't coming to fuck around.
They're the largest animal alive at this point.
They're here to kick ass and chew straws, and we're all out of
Oh, yeah.
straws, bro.
We are.
Bro.
No, our only
Fucking-
defense against them is now metal.
God.
I watched a video. Okay, so I spend a lot of my time on YouTube when I'm home.
Yeah.
Or,
Same.
or like on social media, which I think is a modern thing now. But like
Bro,
this
like
guy,
TikTok.
yeah, TikTok too. But
TikTok fucking takes you
that's
for
usually
hours.
that's just memey though. Like I'm saying, like on YouTube, I'm usually watching somewhat informative or it's gaming stuff or
Right.
music, I guess. But like
I'll be watching like 10 hours of goat screaming.
See,
And then like an hour in, I'm like, alright, let's change it. I wait like an hour of goats screaming. And then 4 is like, alright, what am I doing?
But like, so like I watch somewhat informative stuff, and there's this guy. If you can mix funny with informative, that's like the best way to do it, I think.
Yeah.
But like, so he does these like home DIY things. It's kind of funny, and he saw an article that said somebody died by using a metal straw because it's hard enough, like a paper straw. If you just choke on it or you break it or whatever, right? So like they fell while they were walking, and the straw didn't get out of their mouth because they were falling with it. It fucking funk right into their head, right, killing them. So he's like, okay, let's simulate a head. So he's like got the ballistics gel, he got like a fake skull, all this stuff, and then like he set it up to where he didn't even add a whole lot of weight. He just like pushed the board down a little bit with the metal straw in the mouth, and it went through the piece of wood. Like this shit, like I'm like, okay, so the turtles are living, but we're fucking dying.
Dude, there was... I'm not going to say her name because it might be embarrassing for her.
That's fair.
But I was at breakfast with a group of friends, okay? And we're at Village Inn, okay? And so there's like 10 of us. And so when there's that many people, they just put like pitchers of water on the table, you know?
Yeah.
And the girl grabs this huge pitcher of water for herself and slowly pours it in this, like, looks like her lap. And I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, I poured it into my hydro flask. And I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not. Continues to pour the whole vase of water in the fucking thing. Puts it down and lifts up her hydro flask. I'm like, bro, what the hell? The person sitting next is like, that was the communal water! Just like, this is some of the whitest shit I've ever done fucking seen, bro. Man, why couldn't you just drink out the cup? It was right there. Oh my god, dude.
That's fucking hilarious. Okay, so that brings up a good point. So, question.
What's that?
What's that?
What do you guys... So, like, obviously you're scared of whales.
I'm terrified of almost anything in the ocean.
Big
really.
bodies of water.
Anything in the ocean.
But, like, littering and, like, eco-friendly and shit. What do you guys feel?
I mean,
Well,
I don't think anyone's gonna be like, yeah, littering is cool. It's a big ass problem we have. And
yeah.
Fulton's actually a really clean town. That's something that's surprising. Clinton, for what people say, it's dirty, but it's not as bad. You know what I mean? We don't got fucking like, well, I mean, I've just not seen rats and shit, you know. But like, we got...
They try their best not to be seen, though.
Yeah. I'm like, they could be worse. Like, when... This isn't meant to be a flex, but... And like, when I went to Paris... It's one of the dirtiest cities in the fucking world. Like, people will just piss in the street, like in the subway. Like, you're waiting to get on a fucking train and someone's just pissing right next to you. It's like, what the fuck's going on?
So, like...
Have a little decency.
It's like, obviously, the bigger the city, you're gonna run into those problems.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
But, like, you're right. If you scale it down, you'd figure it'd still be, like, the same percentage, and it doesn't seem to be.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, Clinton, like I said, it's dirty, but it's not like the gutters are... you know what I mean? A lot of places tried. I mean, it makes a big difference.
I think in today's climate, like you said, nobody's gonna say littering is cool. And for the most part, most people are fucking smart enough to just leave their shit in their car until they get somewhere.
I hate to say it, but I think it a lot. I think the world's gonna be better off in like 30 years when a whole generation's dead.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like, it's bad to say that.
It's kind of fucked, but like it's kind of true.
Yeah, it's like, because let's say they were all dead today, Joe Biden wouldn't be our candidate. Like that, you know what I mean? Like, that's not happening.
Yeah.
But it's crazy they're the ones going to be controlling the future
for the next couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it's fucked.
So, like, I see where you're coming from. Something that me and Devy talk about in the podcast.
And of course, it's not like everyone, It's just,
of course, yeah.
Right.
That, like, you can't ever generalize 100%. But there's obviously a reason we are generalizing.
Yeah.
It's because for
There's
majority,
a
there's
big
a lot of
portion of people.
Yeah.
It's that they're still set in their ways. They refuse to like.
Well, and we'll be the same way.
Yeah.
But each generation, this is what I was gonna say. We bring it up. We've brought it up a lot personally, but one time on the podcast or two. Each generation gets better in regards to how harsh they are on things.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, for example, like, my grandma grew up when fucking segregation was.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
And then
same
like
to you, dude.
my
Like,
mom was obviously her kid,
right.
and she is cool with black people, but like if I brought home a black girl, I don't know how she'd feel, right?
Right.
Same with my dad, and me and Devy have talked about that before.
Well, it's like I don't know if you really want to get into this on this podcast, but it's like the trans people, bro.
Yes,
Like,
so like
it's
my
like,
grandpa's probably like, oh, what the fuck are they doing?
But it's like more, I guess.
And my dad's probably like, whatever. As long as you're not giving
Exactly.
me a vagina, we're fine.
But like the boomers, they wouldn't put up
That's
with that
what I'm
shit.
saying.
They wouldn't put up with that
It's
shit.
the boomers that are like causing like you said, it doesn't affect me, so why should I care? Like, why should I infringe on someone else's rights? But for other people, like the boomers, like I see it even a lot in our small town where like you get certain looks just because it's like, bro, it's what I mean. It's like 2020. It's like you can't be like when I worked at Hy-Vee, I'd have old customers not go to my checkout line. And, like, I knew why, because they wouldn't make eye contact with me, you know what I mean? Someone would be like, hey, you can go down there, and they just wouldn't even, like, acknowledge. I'm like, yeah, alright.
And like each
Back
generation
ass
gets
town.
better, so like
Exactly, like, that's not even a thing, and, like... This.
So like me, the example me and Devy use is, like I said, like our grandparents grew up in segregation in schools, and it was just getting ended while they were still fucking alive, which is crazy. A lot of people don't think about that, because, slavery's been gone forever.
Right.
But the segregation, And then, like, our parents would probably be, like I said, they're cool with black people, but, don't bring any black girl around for Thanksgiving. It's probably the general consensus.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying, like, that I don't know 100%, but I'm not going to ask her and find out.
I got it, both sides.
Yeah.
Like, oh, another white girl, huh? I'm like, damn. Sorry.
But then, anyways, then...
If I want to date a black person, it has to be Drayton, and so I think I'll pass on that one. Right.
But, like, that's kind of the thought process. Like, Devy, you fuck a black girl?
Yeah, for sure.
I'd fuck a black girl.
I totally would.
So, like, we're cool with it. And then, like...
Yeah, we're chill.
So, like...
Subscribe to the Ebony Porn. I'm not racist, I promise.
and then, like, our kids are going to be even more chill. So, say, like, if I was, segregating a certain group of people...
10,000 years from now, all of us can have the same skin color.
I mean...
Unless we go some Katniss Evergreen Hunger Games where people are, like, dyeing their skin. You remember that?
Yeah.
And the Hunger Games are, like, fucking... That'd be crazy.
I mean, people are gonna...
That'd be fucking crazy.
Once we have more freedom to do shit like that, or like...
fucking
it becomes more
bright-ass
regular.
green, dude. Like, fuck off.
Well, think about, like, tattoos.
True.
100 years ago, nobody would do that shit, even though it was still a pretty common, like, sailors, like, not to be stereotypical, but, like, sailors.
Yeah.
And then nowadays, like, you got people who are fully tatted out, and they're still looked at a little weird.
Would you get a face tat?
If I could ensure job security...
Alright.
I'm a bitch.
I agree. Going into, like, programming, I'm not worried about a lot of, like, tattoos. Like, I'm fully
I was
planning
gonna ask, how many tattoos do you have?
I only have the 3. The fighter, cross, and the mom one on the shoulder.
I like the mom one on the shoulder a lot.
That was Alex. He did that, so it was pretty cool.
Just the sentiment.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's what... These ones are my important ones. And then this is going to be my sleeve of just...
artsy, goofy.
Yeah, I want the Triforce, I want Batman symbol, I want Blink 182. My idea is, I don't know if you know what Blink 182's logo is, like the X smiley face.
Yep.
I want that, and then I wanted Lil Peep's logo, which is basically the opposite, X and like frown on the other, and because it'd be love and sad, and so I thought that'd be like cool yin yang
That's
things.
pretty cool.
Right?
I like that.
And
That's
it's
a
like
good idea.
mixture of bands I love, so it's like, I think that'd be really dope.
You know what was that song? I've Been Waiting, or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
That song is fucking so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty fire.
I don't know, just something. I we were talking about little people a bit earlier, and I just thought about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it comes to tattoos, I had this idea, and I think I posted it on maybe a private story or Finsta. Or
I know, I saw your horoscope bullshit.
Okay, so listen.
Talking, I can't do that. Sorry, I'm a Scorpio. Bitch, you give me that excuse.
Okay, hang on.
I'm gonna have some problems, bro.
So, okay, real quick.
And I'm a Scorpio, so
I don't really believe in that bullshit. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so let's get that.
I liked your tattoo thing. It was kind of cool.
Okay.
The constellations were a cool idea, but
exactly.
Yeah,
so here's the thought
cool
process. I'll explain it to those people who don't have me on whatever, and I want to
Yeah.
explain it a little bit. So, my thought process is, I'm a Cancer.
yeah.
It'd be tattooing cancer on your body.
So I can't get the word Cancer tattooed on my body
That's
for
fair.
obvious reasons.
That's fair.
Now, for those of you who don't know what the symbol of Cancer looks like, it looks like 69ing.
Yeah.
So I can't get the symbol of Cancer tattooed on my body.
That's fair.
So I figured I'd go with the
That'd
constellation.
be a dope face tat, though.
Oh, yeah, it would.
69.
Bro, he's gonna be out by
It's
August.
gonna be out soon.
He gets out in August. Also, there's like 289 days till Bobby Schmurda gets out. Free Bobby. That'll be
Free
fucking
Bobby.
pretty. He's been in jail for 6 years. Hot Nigga came out 2013.
Damn.
I was a freshman 2014. So
Doesn't that fucking blow your mind, dude?
yeah.
Get up at my trap house fucking 7 years ago.
Well,
bro.
remember fucking the football locker room?
Oh, Jesus,
showering?
take it back.
Get up on my trap
Right.
house.
Takes
Kenny
me back.
Ramig fucking running the DJ.
I'm telling you,
all
bro.
these people.
If you don't shower with the homies at least once in your life, you missing out. Like,
Rep mirror.
Yeah.
takes me back.
I don't know if we should say maybe. I don't know. Okay, I hope.
All right, wait, go back to your story that you were telling. That
Oh,
I
constellations. Okay.
Constellations, yes.
So constellations, it's more of a of the three. So the word Cancer, a symbol, and a constellation. Constellation has more meaning historically,
Mhm.
like stars being an important
Right.
part of all civilizations and like religions and stuff.
Yeah.
So it gives a little more power to it, in my opinion. Like I don't know how I would say it, but power, I guess, is significance. I guess. It was red because July's birthstone is ruby.
Mm.
And I was born in July, which is why I'm Cancer. And so like those two, like mainly the only reason I'm thinking about that right now is like my basic ass first tattoo is because like it signifies my life, like my birth,
Yeah.
Mm.
So like each year, July, every time it comes around, I don't normally like get more excited noticeably about my birthday coming up, but every year I'm just like, damn, I made it. Like,
Yeah.
like that's
Yeah, I feel
people
ya.
don't celebrate life enough. Like they go ahead, they worry about the bad shit. They worry like, they congratulate when something happens, like a milestone happens. But like just being alive is a celebration.
Exactly.
Is worthy of celebration.
That's something I try to do too. Is be grateful for everything you got.
And obviously, you can't always be on top of being grateful for everything you
Right.
have. But, like, just that simple, like, nod to, hey, I was born at this time in my life, like, this time of the year or whatever, signifying that. And then I was thinking about, like, even further, my mom's sign with her gemstone color and my dad's sign with his gemstone color. And, I don't know, that's just the idea currently. Not sure it's going to happen. Not sure when I'm going to get tattooed. Not sure where I'm going to get a tattoo. Like,
Yeah.
it was just a rough draft.
That's cool. I always wanted to get a whole sleeve of like a snake like winding down my arm.
Nice.
That'd be like the coolest thing ever. Just
That'd
like,
be
just
cool.
wrap it
And
around.
honestly, I haven't seen it
Like,
as
it'd
like,
be like a whole
it's
sleeve.
it's a simple idea in the fact that like it's not a whole lot, but at the same time it's like it's a whole sleeve, so it's gonna be a lot like tattoo wise.
I
I
think
mean,
it'd
like
be cool.
it's simple, but like yeah, I haven't seen it done before, and it's pretty fucking cool. I'll support you in everything. I'll
That would
support
be.
you in
I feel like that
everything.
would definitely be a pretty penny.
Oh, for sure.
It'd be
Yeah.
expensive as
Multiple fucking trips. Like, yeah. That's the only reason I wouldn't
Yeah.
do it. Money and time, that's a lot of it. But, I've never gotten a tattoo. You've never gotten a tattoo, Devy. You've obviously have 3. How bad does it hurt? Because I've asked a bunch of people, and I sound like a bitch every time I ask. But
This one, the one on my forearm, It started off really bad. The more you get closer to bone, it hurts. So this one, when it got close to my elbow, I was ready to hit someone. But I didn't. I just stayed calm. This one, honestly, this one did not hurt at all. This one, I barely noticed it.
Like the upper arm, by the way, for the people that aren't watching, which is everybody.
That's fair. Yeah, the shoulder one on the mom one, that one was very light because he didn't have to go as deep. The two on my forearm, there's less
a lot
skin.
of bold
and it's like a lot of detail,
dark,
you know.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
This was like 400. This was only 200. So
how much was that?
this was since it was free. I was his first customer ever. So he said he could do the setup.
He's artistic
for
as
free.
fuck. I remember him doodling in chemistry and like it was just basic ass doodles, and they looked really cool.
And I don't know for sure what his pricing is now. I think it's $50, and that's just like a $10 tip in the supplies. Like, you know what I mean? He's doing the bare minimum for stuff right now.
Well, I mean that's a good way to get clientele.
Yeah.
But shout out Trevor from work. He just got some more work done on his arm, and yeah, he did his elbow to finish up a portion, and he said like it fucking hurt. Like he almost I think he said he just wanted to walk out.
Yeah.
Which has been a theme for me and him recently at work, so it matched his tattoo. Me and him both, like, within the last week, I had to, like, calm him down, like, yo, it's gonna be alright, like, just make it through the day. And then I got off of a soup call, he's like, Konner, remember how I was the other day? It's the same thing right now, just calm down, take a breather. So, we both got each other's backs now, so that's cool.
That's just.
It's... Like, okay, so we've all worked at DM, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Fuck
For some reason.
yeah.
We all worked there.
So listen.
I hated it.
It was awful.
You quit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You got fired and I got fired. So 2 out of 3 of us have been fired from
Well,
DM.
why'd you get fired?
Attendance.
I remember you got fired. That's that's such bullshit.
Dropping the F-bomb got me fired, boys.
See, it's one thing from, like, if I forgot to unmute my mic, but getting caught on some other bitch's mic, I'd be so pissed.
That's what we have to... Whenever you leave your station, if your mic's not muted, you'll get yelled at.
Bro, one of my favorite things, I will say this, at DM, I gave no fucks. People forget to hang up all the time.
I would just sit there.
Mute the mic. I've been listening to what they're watching on TV. Half the time it's fucking Steve Harvey. I'm like, my man, it's that time of day. Fucking listen what the man Steve got to say to me. And then a supervisor walked by. Oh yeah, I'm getting that account pulled up real quick. Just still listen to Steve Harvey. 2-hour call later. Alright, better hang up.
Jesus.
I love just listening to their conversation. Like sometimes they talk shit about you and you
dude, that's the best too. I just dealt with this idiot on the phone.
Man, if you could hang up the phone.
Like what?
If you camp the line for 2 minutes.
How you gonna dog a bitch like that,
It's
bro?
a QA thing. So like, if you camp the line for 2 minutes, you get in trouble.
Yep. One of my calls, I got in trouble. Not for that, but there was one I deliberately hung up on. And they saw that, and they're like, can you explain that? I was like, I meant to hit transfer, but I must have hit end call.
That happened to me a few times.
And they're like, okay.
So I've never hung up on somebody or transferred somebody that, like, I hated or whatever, hated dealing with. I've cold transferred somebody after I've gotten their permission to transfer. And I probably should have warm transferred them, like talked to the other department, but that didn't happen.
Well,
but like I've dealt with good people, and I've wanted to warm transfer, and I've accidentally hit the cold transfer button, and I felt like shit. I'm like, damn it, I wanted to help that person. They were cool. Like,
the reasons I'd usually hang up is because they'd be like, this dipshit, blah 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 blah, and like you look at the notes and you see it's you. Like your initials from like a week ago. I'm like, I'm not dealing with that. Hang up.
I've only dealt with at Focus. I've only dealt with the same person 3 times. So like, we have big companies.
Right.
You guys,
they'd call in and they'd bitch about the last person they talked to. Look at the notes and it was you.
Right? Like, they're just like, fuck me.
Bro, like, that
and I'm just like, I'm trying to change my voice over there. I'm like, wait a fucking minute.
So
Dude.
I've had the opposite happen though, where they requested. So I've been a supervisor now for about a month.
Yeah.
Which is really weird.
Nice.
Like having to be responsible.
Congrats.
Thank you. Humble brag.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, I want to speak to your supervisor. I get on the line and they're like, Konner, I talked to you 2 weeks ago. I look at the account, I'm like, no, you fucking didn't. Like, you're lying to me. One, I recognize names. Like, if they mention it or, like, they mention this problem that's similar to another problem,
Yeah.
I recognize the names, especially if it's not just a basic-ass name, obviously. But, like,
Right.
I look in the notes. I leave notes on every single account like you're supposed to. I would just notice shit. And he's like, oh, I talked to you about 2 weeks ago, didn't I, Konner? And I'm like, I don't think you did, sir. Oh, okay. I'm like, dude, I have all the information in front of me. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But it's different being a supervisor. Like, it used to be, I wouldn't say I wish to get supervisor calls with some people, but, like,
Yeah.
you know.
All right. This is Dustin again. I apologize, guys. We lost a little bit of audio. A lot of audio. So we clipped out a fun story, what happened. I don't know. We all got a little naked, chick out weird. Find out next episode, Dragon Ball Z. I don't know, boys. Appreciate having you guys on, Konner, Devy.
It was
been great seeing y'all.
It was great to be here.
You guys couldn't see, but we just all missed a 3-way handshake. No one touched a hand. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Coronavirus.
All right,
See you guys
boys.
later.
Stay soft out there. You know what it be.